I'm just saying that's not me either. I'm just saying. That's, remember Mama D and the grandma story. I just had to say because I don't live there, so she wasn't pretending to be me either. I'm just saying, right? See how the black one turned? That's how you know. Because I have a picture where a person's standing in that door over there in the pink, with a big pink coat on like mine. And so that's why I had to address that. Because like I said, somebody had stole Daniel and Sonia and Dion's EBT car. And what it was is that they try to keep Sonia and Daniel's and just give me Dion's so they could pretend somebody else keeps swiping Sonia and Daniel's and try to give me Dion's. But then so later, the state and Homeful and the shelter and all that can call me Dion from Cincinnati, the black lady with the blonde wig. You heard me? So let's just recap here, right? We know where we're at and what street we're on, right? You know I don't live there, right? You knew that, right? So let's just say if Elizabeth Robbins ain't there, she most likely is there. That almost looked like her red car, don't it? Don't it look like a brown van there too? Hey, and the maroon truck there too. Didn't the IRS think I got a maroon truck? I'm just saying, right? Well, that's going up further up Beatty. That's 3977 Beatty. You heard me? They must be related to 4037 because, like I said, when they was having the floodlights in the back, the houses was right here. That's the one that had the floodlights in the back. So when it was looking in the back, it was looking behind these over here because my house is way down there. I'm just saying, right? Because it was an important thing to say, right? I never bought a weed whacker. That was another. So let's see. We have a red car. We'll make sure what street we on. We have a red car, a maroon truck, a brown van. You heard me? And then, yeah, we don't have no relatives here. I'm just telling you. So when they sit there and they look, and the black car and stuff like that, that's what it is, right? I'm just telling you. Right? That's not me. I never was a lawyer, but I'm getting ready to get lawyer money. I'm just telling you, right? Because I never lived in a house that had pillars, and I don't live on Michigan Avenue either. You know what I mean? So it's been a lot of playing. I'm just saying. And so once the activity with the white dude had left, right? Because you know we in Ohio, right? I'm just saying. Elizabeth Robinson Williams, right? They knew. They knew. They knew. They knew last night. They knew last night when I had that picture. They knew. Hey, I'm gonna show you something really funny here in a minute, okay? Show you something real funny. I'm gonna show you something real funny though. I see it at JFW 8960. Because they all felt like they had a good time right here. PBD 9088 with the Texas tag. I said it. I ain't hide it either. Because the white guy knew that they were looking for him, so they made him move. You heard me? I'm just saying. Evidently, that's what happened. Remember, I was telling you stuff about the spectrum and shit like that, and how I could tell they were up the street. This is what I mean. That's a spectrum truck. And so when my signal is messed up and it's not doing right, maybe because the spectrum truck is down the street. You heard me? Maybe the spectrum truck is down the street. See how they backed in like that? Okay, I'm gonna walk where he went to too. I'm gonna walk where it went to too. Okay? So that way you can see that, hey, this is Thompson at Boggs, right? And this is for her. She's the one that's gonna be the liar, right? I'm just saying, right? Because they were pretending again, right? I'm just showing you, right? You see where they were, right? You see this was my driveway here? See, don't that look crazy? A little bit crazy because it's the spectrum truck down the street that was trying to make it look like we lived over here on Yellowstone. I'm just telling you. So here we go again. Another episode, right? Another episode. I'm having another episode, right? The episode is I don't live on Yellowstone, but if the signal ain't down there, wait a minute, if the signal ain't there or there right now, wherever there's a black car parked outside the bitch, right, then the bitch is over here some motherfucking way. You heard me? Because that's the honest thing. The only thing that I could say is the honest God truth, right? Because when I don't live here, so when the cars are turning around and turning about like that over here, and they're reporting that over here, where the school was at, remember we told you already where the school was at? Remember we showed you it was Valerie, or you don't remember? Maybe you don't remember. Would you like for me to travel up the street so we could remember? Maybe I should, because I don't live on Yellowstone. You remember seeing that? See? And I have so much trouble with my spectrum. I'm just telling you, right? The thing is with this spectrum here, right? You see how we're in Montgomery County? I'm gonna sit there and tell you, Montgomery County is here. Montgomery County is not Butler County. So, I'm just making sure. Okay, I'm just making sure. Because it's funny when they sit there and think that we live over here. So, you see right there, that's Glenn's. Wait a minute. Okay, we see all that. Right, I'm going to walk back down this way too. Right, you see that? There's no driveway right there. You heard me? This is the first driveway right here. I'm just telling you. Right, because it's a good idea to come and do this. Because these are the houses that's across from the field. And this is Yellowstone. How do you know this is Yellowstone? Man, I just showed you on the sign. You don't remember? Yeah, you don't remember? You don't remember this is Yellowstone? Because the school is over here, right? Today we're gonna get a better picture of the school sign since ain't nobody here and it's a Sunday. We're just gonna make sure you can see what street we're on, so you can't keep pretending that we live on Cleppinger or Siebenthaler, okay? Because we're not. I'm not pretending none. I'm not pretending none. For me to sit there and have to speak the truth every day, I mean, God, is my English that bad? It must be. It must be really bad. It must be super bad. Now, none of these houses look like my house. But when a vehicle is parked right there that look like pool, and then they got about 4 or 5 different other ones that look like that, every car ain't for my house. Just saying. Hey, let's say something real quick. Don't they take care of the houses in Louisville, Kentucky a whole lot better? They was talking about me and my grass and shit and how I, you know what I'm saying, my back is hurting and stuff. The thing is then all the neighbors did it then afterwards. You heard me? That's not even Pool's car. I'm just saying, wrong license plate. I'm just showing you, right? Because this is where you all, the reports are about the school, right? See? I'm just showing you, because it's a good thing to know. This is Valerie School. See how I went up one? I know you could read the sign, right? So this is, and if you look it up on Google, it's gonna tell you Yellowstone. I'm just telling you, right? And so when I come down this far, right, I'm just telling you. And it says Otis, right? You see how I wasn't on Otis? I'm just telling you. See how I wasn't on Otis? I'm just showing you. And I want to tell you, right? This is the view that they're looking at from the school on Otis. And I don't live nowhere down there. And I just would like to stop right here and say real quick, you see the stop sign? No, let's go ahead and walk on up, because it's stupid not to walk on up, because I need you to see it on the sign. Okay, I need for you to see it on the sign. I need you to see it on the sign, so when I show you Thompson Drive, you would know the difference. Okay, I'm just saying. So, when I have to keep on saying, by the way, HIJ1186 ain't me. Just saying. But, in those houses, look, you see that vehicle? That's not my neighbor, even though it's the similar vehicle. And I just want to show you up here. I want you to look down this street. See how the Montgomery thing is closer over here to the houses over here on Williamson? Because that's what street this is right here. And I never showed you this before. Okay. You see the sign says Williamson Drive and Yellowstone Avenue? Okay, so this street right here, right? You see the red car right there? I'm just gonna go past it just because the hell of it real quick. You heard me? Because you all thought that I lived across the street from that lady that has a similar vehicle like that. I'm just saying. This is Williamson. See how it don't look like Thompson Drive? See how it don't look like Thompson Drive? I'm just saying. HUA 3973 is not my house at 4253 Williamson. And GCD 4969 ain't the lady across from me. I'm just sitting there looking because I don't want to walk too far, because shit, they're not that important, but enough just to show you the differences. Okay, because now, okay, so now I'm walking back home, right? And so you see that on the street where the school is at right here is Yellowstone. Down that way is Williamson. Just showing you again, right? Showing you again. See how on Williamson, the Montgomery County thing is up closer? On Williamson, it's closer. Okay, I'm just showing you because it's a good thing to show you. Okay, because then this is the school, right? And I'm walking down. See how there's a person running on the track over there? That's because we don't have a track down here where I live at. You heard me? I don't. I'm just telling you I don't. And so, yeah, yeah. And so I'm just showing you, right? So that way you can have a good idea, because I never walk up this way. So then when I get right here, and it's a blue house right here, this is at, and I showed you this shit before. It's at Yellowstone and Otis. You hear beeping? That's them warning each other over there. You heard me? So now that you know that that's Otis, right? The girl with the car that says Barbie lived down there.